course, part 305, and we're going to be talking about the term government. Right, part 305 is the course for students in the management, or right, students in the Department of Management Science and Social Sciences. All right, where theory level first semester, and it's actually a core course that we will be talking about, although core course relatively, as it is some departments and not some other department. So in tonight's class, we're going to be talking about government. We're going to be taking our bearing from the term government under the course part 305. For those of you that are new to the stream, do well to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do that. Make the class interactive by using the comment section to say hi, good evening, hello, ask questions while the class is ongoing. Definitely, I will attend to it. And for those of you that might not be aware that we have what we call the private class, where we do most of all the work, have our back-to-back Telegram classes, weekends, as we have weekdays on YouTube. Weekends are 4 Telegram classes where we expand on what has been taught during the week on YouTube. You might be interested in becoming a member of the private class, do well to reach out to me on our official website, www.tutorial.com. There's a WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner. Send me a direct message on WhatsApp that I can add you up to the private group. With this being said, let's go straight into it. So we have okay. So we have concept of government. Part 305. The concept of government. Speaking of which, theory level, just before we go straight into it, all right, the teaching approach for this course is quite different from that of departments in their 200 level second semester and below. Now, 300 level first semester and above, you take the open-ended exam questions where students are expected to express or submit their input, submit their understanding about certain terminologies, definitions, all right, explanations, and the like. So definitely, your exams are open-ended and not closed-ended. Now, the way we take classes and explain things to this level is more is in a discussion form, all right, whereby different definitions, different inputs are made by the tutor, and you need to make a note. All right, as the class is on, you take a note. After the class, you need to make a note. This process enhances, it cements your proper understanding of the course or topic, sentence, or subject matter for that day. So what am I trying to say in essence? You need to understand flow of the class, take it in, then put it out in your own note. And at the end of it all, that note needs to be submitted to the class where we use in monitoring your progress. All right. So now let's talk about the term government. Now, when we say government, what are we talking about? When you hear the term government, what do you think of? What comes in mind? Now, according to what we have on the material, it says it is a phenomenon which can not be seen with your eye. Right? Definitely, government is a phenomenon that you cannot see with your eye. All right, with your eyes. Now, according to Wikipedia, let's take definitions from different angles. All right, from different sources. Wikipedia says a government is an organization, a machinery, or an agency. All right, so we have Wiki. All right, it says according to Wiki, that's Wikipedia. It says a government is an organization, all right? A government is an organization, a machinery, or agency, all right? We have machinery or agency, okay? What does this machinery, this agency, or organization, what are they known for? Or what is this organization known for? Which is a what? Political unit, and it exercises its authorities, control, and administers public policies, directs, controls the action of its members of subjects. Now, let's take it one step at a time. According to Wikipedia, government. Now, let's say, for example, you are asked to define in from dif- you are asked to define government, give at least five different definitions of government. If you are given this definition, all right, to, you need to cite Wikipedia. Now, government can be defined as so according to Wikipedia, or according to Wikipedia, government is defined as an organization, machinery, all right, or agency through which a political unit exercises, through which a political unit does what? Exercises. Through which a political unit does what? Exercises its authority. Does that mean government has its own authority? Does that mean without authority there is no government? Affirmative. All right. Authority controls and administers what exactly? Authority controls and administers. What exactly does it administer? Public policies. Are we realizing that now it's coming out completely? Administer, let's not policies. Let's not put it in plural form. All right. Public policy, not just that, it also directs, all right, public policies, okay, and controls the action, public policies and actions of its members, and actions of actions of its members. Now there are three different points we need to hold on to in this definition. Three different important points. So we have organization, machinery, all right, or an agency, all right, through which a political unit. Now, a state now, a group, a state exercising a government is referred to as a political unit, all right, exercise its authority, all right. With the authority, they can control, they can administer. What are they administering? Public activities. When we say public activities, we are saying this body is being empowered with this body, all right. The political unit is empowered by the public, and the political unit is the responsibility of the political unit to serve the public that has empowered them, all right. Serve the public using selected members of that same public, all right. Using selected members of that same public, meaning they are the public servants. You don't bring public servants to come and serve a government from another country. It's the same people in that country, all right, whereby we get public servants for them to serve the country, all right, under the government. So these are points you need to look out for. I think this is quite much. So let's look for something easy. Now, according to Frank, okay, Frank Beasley in 1999, he said government within the context of social sciences, all right, it is a particular group of people, right, who control at a given time, manner in which government organizations are structured. Now, according to him, look at what he said. According to him, he said, Frank Beasley, in 1999, let's take out the points. Okay, it said within the context of social science, all right, take note of that, within the context of social science that deals with communications and how people interact, all right, communications within the context, within the jurisdiction or circumference of social sciences, to him is coming from that angle. He said government is a particular group of people, a particular group of people. Okay, this group of people, please, as you join the stream, do also say hi, good evening, hello, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do that. Now, this group of people, why do we have them? All right, it says this group of people who control, all right, it's, he also said something about administrative, all right, bureaucracy. These people are charged with a particular responsibility. They have been empowered, all right, to administer, all right, to run the administration of a particular state. Awesome. Somebody just smash the like button. Thank you very much for that. Now, this group of people have the responsibility to run the administration, all right, of that state. All right. So they have control, all right, who control a state at a given time. Controls a nation, could be a nation slash state given time. So that means, according to this definition, that means government is not permanent, but a state is. All right. That means without a government, a state can exist, but definitely a state will not function well without a government, because we have to have people that are responsible to the people. All right, body responsible to the people. Get to understand that better in our subsequent classes. So now it says here we have group of people, and this group of people can control things, install things. All right, so they don't exist in isolation. They control a state, meaning that we have people living together and the likes. There's a time factor, just like we have here. One government will, every 4 4 years, power does changes, and some power might not change and might still continue. All right, just a moment. So we have time factor. Okay, there's a time factor to this control, to this administration. Okay, and the manner in which their governing organizations are structured. All right, so there's a proper structure according to a particular structure. Right, definitely every country has a structure, or every state has a structure of governance, and this is actually from the constitution, and constitution is actually from the culture, the norm, and the origin of that particular country or state. Okay, so we have that as that. Now, according to Flint, all right, Collin and Taylor, they said governments are the means through which the state power is exercised. the means through which the state, the states, right? The state power is being exercised in the sense that power is being exercised to serve, all right? The power here is not negative power. The power here is a responsibility, all right, upon the shoulder of that state, all right. There's a body in every state, there's a body. That body is called government, and they have this power. This power is given to them by the people to serve the same people that gave them this power. So we have that as that. So government is also referred to as what we see as central authority. All right. The central authority is called the government. It decides what is the best for the individuals and groups and how to utilize its resources. So now this body called government is seen as a central authority. Now let's take this. Government can be defined as a central authority. Now, like I said earlier, all are points directing, all right, bullet points pointing you to making your own definition out of it. All right, forget these are pointers directing you towards making a definition out of this. Okay, so by the end of this last definition I'll be giving you, you should be able to confidently and competently give 5 different definitions of governance from what we have just said. So now it is said to be the central authority. Government is said to be the central authority. All right. This central authority, all right, is called the government, and it solely decides, all right, decides solely decides what is best, all right, what is best for the state, what is best for the state, how to go about running their day-to-day activities, how to go about running the day-to-day activity of the state, all right, how to go about or how to utilize the state's resources. The available state, let's just put available resources. It could be nation, it could be called available resources. Okay, resources to provide what best living standard. All right, in the best interests of the states. So if people that are given power to serve the people begins to use the power to favor themselves and their family, all right, then it is no longer government, it is something else, all right, because the sole purpose of having a government is primarily to serve the people, all right. Primary interest should be the people, how to improve standard of living for its citizens. So we have that as that. So very quickly, let's touch on the functions. All right, the functions, and we'll call it a wrap for tonight. Now we have the functions. Now, like from the definitions we've been given, we can mention certain functions. All right, from the definition we've been given. All right, we've been talking about functions. We should be able to give certain functions. Okay, so we have rights of maintenance of law and order. All right, maintenance of law and order. All right, we have rights of maintenance of law and order, protections of life and property, protection of life and properties. These are the sole responsibilities. All right, guarantee individual rights. All right, guarantees. All right, individual rights. All right, guarantees individual rights and liberties and freedom. Let's use the word freedom. Freedom, very very important. All right, so we have that as that. We have, if you want to talk about more, you talk about provision of standard of living, provision of social amenities, improved standard of living, and the like. All right, also defend. All right, defend the nation's interest, provide security. All right, protection from external aggressions. All right, the administrations of justice. All right, protection, aggression from provide protection and aggression from um, external aggressions from other states. Protection involves just a moment. Okay, I think I'm back now. So as I was saying, there are boundaries, all right, even in the air, as we have on land and on water. There are also boundaries, all right, on the air, all right. There are boundaries. We have boundaries when it comes to the space up there, just like we have on land, we have on water, and also there is on earth. So we have that as that. So in our next class, we'll be talking about government and the states, right? We're taking our bearing from the state, what the state is, and the like. So very quickly, I'd like to give us an assignment, all right, in your own way, give four different definition of the term government. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. I believe you've been able to give a thing or two into this class. Please let's do well to submit our note and our assignment at the end of this class to the private class. And for those of you that might be interested in becoming a member of the private class, you want to reach out to me on www.tutorial.com today so you may be added up to the class. With this being said, on the wrap for today. I look forward to seeing you all in subsequent tutorials. To have a wonderful evening. Bye now.